Hey Super Awesome Stampers, this is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I would like to share this card that I created to welcome my 2 new downlines that I've signed up in recent weeks. So let's get started. Now I first start off by thinking, what kind of card would they appreciate? And I go through all my new stamps thinking, oh, and framelits. What would they like? Any of these? This one, Dawn would like. She would like that one. I thought maybe I'd use Enjoy the Little Things, but eventually I decided on using this stamp set, Perfectly Wrapped, because it had the hooray and the thanks. And I also used this little guy there, and I think that's it. Oh, and a big. Alright, so let's get started. So the base is Pool Party. It measures 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 and a quarter. Now I already have stamped the hooray and the dots, and you notice I've got 3 little dots right there. It's from this stamp, so you just ink up 3 little dots, and that tells him to open up the card. All right. So, oh, and this is the card inside. So I actually used 2 pieces of this Pear Pizzazz measured 4 by 4. So this one will go on the inside, and then a 1/6 of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 Whisper White will go on top of that, and I will write my note before I secure that down. And I just wanted to bring a little bit of the outside in there, so get a little peekaboo of the Pear Pizzazz that's been run through the Big Shot with our new sparkle embossing folder. Okay, so I have put glue dots on the 4 corners. I find that is the easiest way to adhere pieces of paper that have been processed through the Big Shot using an embossing folder. Next, I chose the Serene Scenery stamp set, or Designer Series paper pack. So it has all these fun patterns, and I thought they would both appreciate this worn barn board looking piece. So I cut it into 2 equal pieces of 6 by 3, and then I'd normally just fold this over for a quick and easy fold over with no scraps, but the pleated thing is popular now. So since I've got one pleated going, I can just put the second one I want to pleat over it. And when I pleated it the first time, all I did was put it on my card front, and I had to make sure this bottom pleat is within the bounds of the cardstock so it's not coming out of the envelope. Alright, and then I just folded back a few times. So they're all going to look a little different when you pleat. You got those custom pleated look. Alright, and then I had my bone folder out here somewhere. Well, I would recommend that you hunt up your bone folder and make these pleats crisp, but the end of my paper piercing mat is working out just fine. And then I've already stamped a big there, so I know I want to expose that. And I'm going to angle that a little more. There. Pleat. Pleat a little bit, and then pleat one more time. Okay. Now I am going to find my glue dots. So I found that the glue dots applied using a paper piercing tool is the surest way of making sure your pleats stay down. If you have brads in your stash, you can certainly use a brad right there. So we no longer sell them, and my stash actually has been pretty well depleted. So instead I chose to cut a bow and a banner from our balloon framelits, and that will effectively hold our pleats down visually anyway. And I'm going to put one more, whoops, one more right here. Okay, so I said I already cut the pennants and the bow with our balloon framelits. Attach that with a glue dot. And then, oops, this video is getting pretty long. So I would attach the pennant banner using a glue dot on each one because it's such a delicate looking thing. And it is delicate, and I want to make sure it stays where I want it. Okay. Which is stringing just below the pleat there. Next. So I have some baker's twine, the old olive. And what I am going to do is attach our tear and tape and pull that up and pull that up, and that will help me guide the baker's twine where I want it. So secure it down and wrap it around. Now you know I need 3 times. Oops, it's getting stuck here on the packaging. 1, 2, so I'm securing it on the tear and tape. My goodness, I'm having problems today. I think because this video is longer, and I don't like to make super long videos. Karma knows that. Okay, so cut that out off with my scissors. And then I'm going to put some more tear and tape down. To make sure the baker's twine stays where I've secured it. And that will also serve as the adhesive to secure the designer series paper to the card front. Whoops. Sometimes if you come at the side of the tear and tape, that helps to pull that off. Alright. So I'm eyeballing this, making sure my point tear stays within the card bound. There. Okay. Last thing is to pull out our white perfect accents. So as you can see, I attached one at each pennant along the string, that size, and then also the next size up went over the bow. And that's it. So hope my 2 new downlines, Dawn and Tiffany, enjoy their Welcome to the Super Awesome Stampers Team card. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Got some fun, neat ideas. And I'm thinking about creating a no scrapping playlist. I so love to make sure I use all my designer series paper so I don't add it to my scrap pile. So another option for you to use it without just that plain old top of the designer series paper fold over. So thanks for watching. This is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley. Bye.